And so, Brainy helped Dimwitty to escape, and he apologised for his silly mistake. But I have more bad news, declared Papa Smurf. More Smurfs have disappeared, like Smurf and also Smurf. To save the missing friends immediately, they must concoct the cure mentioned previously. Finding the pink crystals, it could be a hassle, for they are located in Cooking Pot Castle. Cooking Pot Castle, a great culinary school, where chefs learn to cook meals that would make your mouth drool. A Smurf who knows that place, there exists only one. He's the Smurf we call Chef. His mission has begun. I once had dinner at Cooking Pot Castle. Don't get me wrong, it was nice, but it wasn't that, you know. Anyway, moving on.
It's so nice to be going to Cooking Pot Castle. My mouth is watering already.
Oh, hi! What are you doing?
Hello there, Chef. I've got a surprise for you. I've smurfed a few improvements to the Smurfizer. By the way, if you find any materials on your journey, don't hesitate to smurf them to me. The more you give me, the more I can improve the Smurfizer. Pretty smurfy, right?
Oh, I can't wait to see that. But didn't you say you had a surprise?
Haha, yes! I upgraded the Smurfizer to help you through Cooking Pot Castle. You can now use the sprint. You'll be able to move around much faster.
That's great! I'll be able to challenge Hefty to a race then.
Thanks to the sprint, you'll also be able to break things. There are a few plants next to my workshop. One of them has just poked its little head out. Try smurfing into it by sprinting. By hitting it, you'll be able to make the others come out. But you have to be quick, or they'll all go back into the ground. Then, you can go meet up with Papa Smurf.
Are you sure you'll be able to smurf the pink crystals from the cooking pot castle?
As sure as you need to break eggs to make an omelet, Papa Smurf. There's a supply of crystals inside the castle.
How do you know that place so well?
It's a long story. I've got to go. The clock is ticking. You can count on me to bring back the second ingredient, the pink crystals.
You and I need to have a little talk when you return.
Smurfizer sure looks pretty.
And
Oh, hey! Are you still smurfing?
Is the...
It'll be a piece of cake. I just have to enter the castle and smurf the pink crystals. This mission will be as easy as smurfing boiled eggs. If I sprint forward with the help of the Smurfizer, it'll give me a little boost and I can smurf through that structure. Holy Smurf! Even more things to heal! Hey! I should try running into it to make it fall! That's weird. There isn't a human in sight. This place is usually crowded. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, this is Papa Smurf. What's going on?
I'm in front of Cooking Pot Castle, but something's not right. The front door is locked. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm afraid this mission is going to turn sour.
So, how are you going to get in?
My friend, Chef Tok Tok, made a small entrance just for me. I hope it hasn't been locked too. If I remember correctly, by following this wall, I can get to this small passage that Chef Tok Tok smurfed for me. If I run fast enough, I can pass through. This Smurfs no sense at all. The passage that Chef Tok Tok made for me is closed too. Something smells fishy. Hello, friends. Do you copy? I haven't been able to get into the castle. All of the entrances are blocked. I'll have to smurf up to the kitchens from the outside.
But aren't they on the top floor?
Yes, but I can climb up the rocks to get up there.
Be careful. That seems pretty dangerous.
Don't you worry, Papa Smurf. It'll be as easy as pie. Hello, guys? Are you there? I think I found a way to smurf into the kitchen.
You're going over the outer walls, right?
Yes, I have to jump into the air and smurf to the top.
Be careful, Chef. Don't go breaking your Smurf.
Don't you worry, Papa Smurf. See you later. Okay, this Smurfo glider is going to be very useful. Good thing I'm not afraid of heights. no, the contamination is coming out of the window. Has the contamination managed to smurf all the way inside? That would explain why everyone is gone. The last time I came here, there were chefs in training everywhere. Gee, these platforms are as sturdy as rotten crackers. This is one strange place. It must be the castle's storeroom. There must be another exit SMURF somewhere higher up. Guys, I made it! I can see the end of the wall, all the way over there. I must admit, I'm a little worried. The contamination has smurfed everywhere. It looks horrible, just like lumpy custard.
Do you think it could be...
Another vile trap! Yes, it must be inside the castle. That would explain why it's spreading so much. Okay, gotta go. I'll call you back later. And this is the first time that Chef Tok Tok hasn't been here to smurf me welcome. I wonder if there are any humans left around here. Finally, a place that I recognize, the terrace balcony. But there used to be tables and chairs here. Now, all that's left is some old debris. How could Chef Tok Tok and his students have smurfed this place in such a mess? Okay, we can smurf about that later. Let's go. There's a small entrance for me around here somewhere. Okay, I finally reached the outer walls. Now, to get to the kitchen. It's in the large central tower. You can see it in the distance. It's impossible to miss. What a mess! It looks like a crumbled cookie. I have no choice. I'm going to have to smurf over that gap and glide across. I love smurfing through the air. I feel as light as meringue. Hello? Papa Smurf? I think I can see a vile trap in the distance. It's closed. There must be something or someone inside.
Holy Smurf! This confirms our suspicions about the progress of the contamination. Brainy, go check and see if any Smurfs have gone missing.
Wow! It's gonna take ages for you to count everyone. I'm hanging up. This must be the cellar. All these barrels seem to contain sarsaparilla juice. The castle chefs have been stocking up. Let me see if this juice was made from the contaminated sarsaparilla. My chance to sprint as fast as I can and beat Hefty's record. tower where the classroom is. I can also see the small entrance that my friend Chef Tok Tok built for me. I need to jump over that gap and glide over to the other side, safe and sound. It should be a piece of cake.
Hello? Chef? Do you read me? Brainy has done a roll call, and there is one Smurf missing from the village. Greeny. I think he's the one caught inside the vial trap.
How am I not surprised? When he heard I was coming here, he couldn't have resisted the urge to come smurf his face. You can count on me, Papa Smurf. I'll smurf him out of there. And... It's so nice to be back here. This is where I hid to listen to Chef Tok Tok's classes. Hello, guys. I've just found a cookbook lying on a stand.
Use it to learn a few new recipes. A change would be nice.
Ah, no. I'd better not smurf this for you, Brainy. There is sarsaparilla juice in the recipe. But also, and I quote, a strange new plant, strong in taste, and that grows quickly.
The file trap. Do you think the castle chefs were eating file traps? That might be why the castle has been abandoned, right?
Definitely. Okay, got to go. I'll tell you if I find anything else. but there's no way to reach it without being hit by the vile vine. Unless I use the Smurfizer to charge through at full speed. But there's no way to reach it without being hit by the vile vines. Unless I use the Smurfizer to charge through at full speed. It's me, Chef! I'll get you out of there!
Oh, thank you, Chef! What great news! I couldn't stay here a second longer. I'm starving.
Can't say I'm surprised! I just need to heal the contaminated hearts. Then you'll be free! did you get yourself into this situation, Greedy?
When I heard you were going to Cooking Pot Castle, I couldn't resist. Just the thought of the thousands of dishes you can usually smurf here, my mouth was watering.
And you snuck away to come here.
Yes, I took a stork. And when I got here, I searched the kitchen. But all I could find were these large, salty rocks.
Salty rocks! That's the ingredient I need to bring to Papa Smurf. Wait for me here. When I return, we'll head back to the village together. And Finally, the kitchen. I know this place like the back of my Smurf. And ha! Woohoo! Wow! Are they all crazy? They've been cooking vile traps. That explains. There! The pink crystals! Chef Tok Tok told me why they're so rare and why he had trouble getting them. They come from a faraway land, in the mountains, I think. They give his recipes their unique and peculiar taste. Ah, I sound just like Brainy. Now that I have a piece, I can meet up with Greedy and head back to the village.
Is the...
Oh, hello.
Grouchy, where is Papa Smurf? I have to give him the second ingredient.
Papa Smurf isn't here. Me? I don't like Smurfs who aren't here.
Not here? Well, do you know where he is?
Yes, in the swamp. He said that there was no time to lose, and that he was going to look for the hellebores. Me? I don't like hellebores. Papa Smurf still hasn't returned, and the village is in a mess. Me? I don't like messes.
Oh no, what's Smurfing on now? Okay, I'm gonna go put the crystals in his lab, safe and sound,